Hey, good day, guys. Just real quick, my partner and my teammates just really made me laugh really hard. So that's definitely something that can bring your spirits up. We have like a private text that we go back and forth on, and it was pretty uplifting today, I'll say, and it was pretty funny. So I had a good laugh this morning already. What I want you guys to do or try to do is kill that laziness. Like I keep talking about getting out of bed, doing affirmations, doing your morning motivational videos or whatever. Eat the frog, the night before. Get that list together and do the hardest thing you have to do in the morning. We had a great conference call today on Zoom with the office, which has really, it kind of surprises me who's on the call and who's not on the call. It's kind of strange. Some of the people I know would not be on the call, and you don't want to be that type of person. You want to be on it if you can be. If your office is doing things like this, it can help you with getting things going. It can motivate you. It gets rid of some of that laziness. Do the video part of it. Don't do the little picture or the name. Show them that you're ready for the day. That's one of the main things that I do is show everybody I'm ready for the day. Participate in the conversation. And basically what that does is later, when all this is done, the people that are on that call every day or that were on it several times is going to know, they're going to realize that's the type of person I am. And you don't have to prove anything to anybody, but you want to hold yourself to a certain level. And that's just my way of doing it. I think it's a good thing to do. That's just, like I said, personally, that's what I do. I want people to know that I'm ready for anything. I want them to know that I work hard, that I can hold a conversation, that I can participate, all these different things. And I can't show that if I'm just sitting at my house. I can't show that if I don't get on these Zoom calls. You can't show that if you don't participate or get ready. It's funny because I call this my sound studio. It doesn't move. There's my finger. It doesn't move. It's just quieter in here. I have something to hold my phone here. I literally walk, my house is right there. And I walked out of my house. My wife goes, "What are you doing?" And I go, "I'm going to my sound studio." And she just started laughing. And I walked out front and started the car up and started talking to you guys. It's repeat. Things are, unfortunately, I'm kind of getting a little late on some of these calls because it seems like my mornings have just been slammed, between having extra duties to do around the house. And I don't mean honey-do lists, just things that have to happen, to calls and all these different things. I've already had three calls already this morning that were, long conversations. So, but like I said before, if your spouse or the person you're with, if they don't have a list together, help them put a list together. Make a list. Don't let them know, and hopefully Janae's not watching this. Don't let them know that you're kind of giving them ideas of different things to do. It will definitely keep the arguments down to a minimum because they're busy too, at that point or with that. Because I had a lady that worked for me, and she would always say, idle hands are the devil's workshop. So, and I always thought that was a funny saying, and I really believe it. The people that sit around and they're not doing something, some negative thoughts can come in there. Just in going this long like that could definitely happen. You can get irritated, not happy with the situation, of course. Money's not coming in like it was before, so now you're concerned, all these different things. But if you stay busy, even if it's just busy work, go through. I know a lot of people out there have not gone through their email list. They got like 9,000 emails from the local store, I won't name any stores, because you went and put your name on their list. Go in that inbox and start deleting them. You're going to feel good. You got something done. That's minor. That costs you nothing. Reach out to one of your friends that you typically would text to and call them. Do a video FaceTime or do, instant message Facebook video chat. Do something like that. Reach out to a family member. We all have family members that we don't talk to very often. And I've noticed with myself that through Facebook, through this whole thing, I've been talking to family members on Facebook, that I probably haven't seen in 15 years, 20 years, forever. And I still think about them and still care about them, but I've never reached out to them. But now we're both reaching out to each other and, communicating through Facebook. Do things like that. Try it. I'm telling you, you're going to feel good about yourself. You're going to put some value into the other person also. These people that you're friends with, that you haven't talked to them for a while, and time has gone by. Reach out to them. Just small things like that could really help you, and then you don't know how much you may be helping them. And because when you're alone in your home, a lot of strange things go through your head, and you may be reaching out and helping that person, and you just don't even know it, just by saying hi and starting a small conversation just on Facebook, much less a phone call. I'm trying to, and if I haven't gotten to you yet, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to call the agents in our office, a different one every day. I'm used to only really talking to the team on the phone, but I'm trying to reach out to different agents in the office that I don't typically talk too much to unless we're at like a meeting or something like that, and making sure that the people that work in our office know that I'm concerned about them and I care about them also. Different things like that. Don't forget about your office that you work in, or your business that you work in. I'm seeing and hearing that business owners and different people, I hear really good, like our office where we have a 10 o'clock meeting every day on Zoom. Scott put that together, and it's a great thing. I hear on the other end that they haven't talked to the business owner since it's happened, since it started, besides like a little text here and there. People want you to reach back out to them and let them know that you're working towards getting the business open again, or working towards getting them to work again, or just that you actually care about them. It's not fair if you're a business owner and you're not reaching out to your staff. And that's included with, even commission staff. You know, it's a good feeling when to know that, you know, our broker and his family could just go about their business and do what they need to do to get through this. But they're actually reaching out to us, giving us a platform, and you know, we keep it to an hour, but I got a feeling he'd be there as long as we needed to be. You know, the Steger family is that good of people. With our team, Carl initiated where we did a meeting, like a big meeting, once a month to twice a month now, and we're talking about once a week, and we're talking about, you know, our group. That doesn't mean that we're not talking to our group every day. We do, but putting an actual entire thing together, so that we can all talk together at the same time. So, and that's a great thing also. Carl, you know, reaches out to us with emails, text, phone calls. And it's funny, I've known Carl since '92. I know when he thinks something's cool, and he loves this Zoom. And he's like, I think we need to keep doing this. And, you know, I agree too. But, you know, it goes to show we don't really work for Carl. But Carl is our team leader, and he's reaching out. So, you know, it's one of those things, and he wants to make sure he's engaged with us also. Not just me. You know, I'm personal friends of the Seal family. But it's a great thing to know that they're reaching out to all the teammates, different agents in the office also, and it's huge, it's big. That's what I'm talking about with business owners. You must reach out to your agents, to your people that work with you or work for you, and do that. Even if you work, you know, and I'll use an example, and I'll just say, I don't know, pick any business, it doesn't matter, and you're a manager there, and you're not going into the office anymore. It would be nice if you would just reach out to the people that work under you also, because they do need to be picked up some. It makes you a better manager. You put influence back into that business, and it's a good thing. So let's kill that laziness. Let's not just hang out around the house and do nothing. Have some fun. You know, do some different things. Do some crafts. Do whatever to pass some time away. So basically, the talk is, and I'm going to give it to you real quick, okay? Because I got to end this. Kill laziness. Good ideas to do. Reach out to friends and family, number one. Reach out to people you work with is number two. That's business owners also. Reach out to your employees or people that work for you or that you manage to show who you are. Get up every day. Get cleaned up. And if there's Zoom calls for your office or a team or a club or whatever you're a part of something, be a part of it to show them that you are a doer. It's important. If your spouse isn't doing something, you know, during the day, don't give them a honey-do list and don't make it seem like that, but give them little ideas the night before or during the day of things that might work for them. It could definitely make it a little easier around the house. The other thing is keep a schedule. Unfortunately for me, my schedule goes really late.